Okay, so guys, English. People are voting for English. Oh, are you guys just voting for Beastie, or are you voting for English because it's English? There's a difference between those two. Okay, let me just quickly get some water while we wait. I need the water. Oh, frick, where's the water? We're in. Oh, we're coming. I couldn't find water, but I do have milk. Got milk? Okay, so, caster mode. Let's see. Guys, it's the Long River map. Very nice. Beastie getting a few sheep in his base, sending them right back. Puppypaw picking up good loot. Hot damn. That is the wrong side, Beastyqt. You did not scout the correct side. If you scouted the correct side, you would have a lot more sheep. Puppypaw is most likely going to clean this guy up. With sheep, at least. With sheep. So, in this case, and I'm seeing in the chat someone asking, don't I need to teach right now? Last week was my last week of teaching on Saturdays. Yes! So, here we are. Okay, we have milk, we don't have tea. Close enough. Okay, so, we see the scouts meet in the middle. Both of them was just one sheep. But, Puppypaw has a secret. He had 5 million sheep at the back here. So now Beastie is most likely going to go up and hopefully clean up his side as well, because there's a good loot up here too. Or Puppypaw is going to clean that up. But in the meantime, Beastie says, nah dude, no dock for you. He is going to deny that dock early. Now let's see who gets the sheep. Beastie, are you going to get it? So tell me you're going to get it. Come on dude. Please scout that way. Puppypaw's scout is at the bottom. He is not picking up another load. Unfortunately for him, he does not know of this gold mine over here. Very nice. Okay, now in this side, Beastie is still making men-at-arms. He's looking like he's going for a few. So we are seeing, I mean, he's putting on some pressure here. 3 men-at-arms. Woof. He's got intent. Now I assume that Beastie is... I don't know, is Beastie gonna go for a dock? He's not putting any villagers on... He's not putting a lot of villagers onto wood. He's rallying them onto wood now. Is he just going for a delayed dock? Because he did go for the barracks. So I don't know if he's gonna invest a little bit more, but let's see. He's sending the men-at-arms around just to have vision here as well. But Puppypaw's responding. He's also making a men-at-arms. So, not a man-at-arms, spearman. So, a spearman, as we know, a spearman is not as good as a man-at-arms, because they're also much cheaper, yeah? But, let's quickly see back at home. Beastie is doing the 832, so he does have 2 villagers on gold. It does look like he will be looking to age up at a normal-ish time for him, I mean, after this. Men-at-arms are pushing off a little bit, but Puppypaw is going to get some value for these. He's going to make enough food to kind of pay it off, but if he can keep the dock alive. Right now, he's also delaying his age up because he is defending his dock. It is valuable, but the thing is, spearmen don't do enough damage against this. That is why it's very, very risky to go against English when they are going MAAs with a dock. This is why Puppypaw is not going for more wood. He rallied his villagers... I mean, he's putting most of his villagers back on here. He does have 6 on wood, so he could make more fishing ships, and that is what he is doing. But he's been using his wood to make spearmen. Let's see if those men-at-arms are going to slap. They are going to slap. And back at base, Beastie is rallying onto wood. So this does mean that Beastie will most likely... I'm hoping I'm not wrong. Go for a dock. Go for a dock. And going out to this... he is getting more units. So now Puppypaw can contest this. He just needs to continually make more spearmen. And with the fishing eco, that is possible. He just needs to make more. So the spearmen... let's see if we can get the scout at least. Spearmen are... The numbers are increasing. So Beastie needs to... make a decision here. Is he going to go burn this thing down? Is Puppypaw going to make more units? Puppypaw is indeed going to make more units. Beastie decides, I am going to respond. Don't you worry, good sir. Okay, his men-at-arms are fighting back. Puppypaw backing off. Let's see if he can do more damage to the dock. Those men-at-arms, are they going to get a few units? The weak one he is sending back. He got a spearman down. That is not too good. I mean, Beasty is going to lose one of these as well. He just needs to make sure that he gets the value out of this. Okay, attack with the full HP ones. He is attacking. He's putting the low HP ones at the back of the line. He's not selecting all army like one of our noobs. Me, I select all army. This is the second game. Currently, it is 1-0 for Beasty. He almost lost that MAA. He's going to put it at the back to make sure that he doesn't lose it in the future. He is most likely going to get this dock. And at the back of this, Beasty does have 170 wood. This does mean this villager is going to go out and build a dock. So right now, he does get the dock. That is really good for Beasty. And Puppypaw will not be able to build a dock in time. Let's see. Is he going to get a safe dock? What are you doing, good sir? Are you making another one, or are you just letting it be? And now Beasty has army. Beasty has army, and he is going to look to do more damage with it. So he is going to get this... Oh, he might not be able to get it down, but he is going to pressure him to make more units, just delaying Puppypaw's age up even more. So on Beasty's side, he is slowly getting gold with 2 on gold. He does have enough on food here as well, and he's rallying them onto food more. So in this case, Beasty is now going for his dock as well, and if he doesn't lose a lot of units, he will be able to protect it as well. But Puppypaw is making a lot. Men-at-Arms do a lot of damage, though. So this is not... I don't know, Beasty, are you going to do enough? Yes, he is. He's going to be taking down a lot of spearmen. And this wouldn't surprise me if it's not going to get called yet. Puppypaw is holding on, but this looks like a GG to me. Beasty just making it look easy right now. So Beasty is not in a rush to age up. Puppypaw is. We can see Puppypaw has decided he's going to go for the age up. He wants to deal with these men-at-arms, and right now he cannot. So... ChatGPT was wrong on this one. Beasty did not go for the macro game. He decided to go for the aggressive game. So, Beastyqt, unfortunately, on ChatGPT, you were apparently going to be playing StarCraft firstly. And secondly, you were going to go for the macro. Both of these did not turn out to be correct. Is he going to lose those? He's going to lose those men-at-arms if he's not careful. Oh, he's going to lose one. Okay, he loses one. But those are getting scarily low. If he can get this thing to be burning, I don't think Puppypaw has a villager that will reach it in time. He is losing some really expensive units right now, but Puppypaw is aging up with 11 villagers right now. He's desperate for the age up. Let's see if Beasty can get this thing burning. He's going to get a few more shots, hoping that the villagers can't fix it. Men-at-Arms might be going down there as well. He might lose 2. Let's see if he can get out of this. He's losing 1. And Puppypaw is age up. Beasty is aging up with 7 villagers as well. He knows he needs to age up right now because Puppypaw is going to be able to contest this once he gets some upgrades. Right now, Puppypaw is getting the Spearman upgrade because he knows that his Spearmen are just not strong enough to defend against this. Did he get the upgrade? Did he get the upgrade? He did. Did he? Oh! He did not. He didn't get the upgrade. And he doesn't have a barracks to complete the upgrade with now. So right now, Beasty is on food here. And honestly, Puppypaw did get a second dock up. There might be a chance. But Puppypaw is in a very difficult situation. He cannot get gold. He has enough to make a few men-at-arms. But right now, it looks like Beasty is in control. Beasty is in a very, very good position. He is doing the emergency repairs just to keep that alive a little bit longer. Beasty is getting food. Council Hall coming out. He's going to pump out some archers. And early game, archers can deal with men-at-arms, especially if you micro them correctly. I'm expecting Beasty to make... yes, I was expecting Beasty to make an army ship. So, this is how you know Beasty has a big brain. He walled this off when he saw this, because he knows that this ship is going to make his life hell if he doesn't react appropriately. But these guys, on the other hand, this Hulk is all the way here. Oh, not Hulk, Galley. Galley is all the way here. And these men-at-arms are just going to come and tickle, and then Beasty's army ship is going to come out. So right now, he doesn't want to lose any units, but it seems that Puppypaw now has his men-at-arms out as well. So his villagers are going to be able to get some wood, or get some gold, and get back into it. So Beasty does have 2 docks, though. So this is good for Beasty. If he can shoot that thing down, let's see if he will be able to defeat it. Men-at-arms, are you guys going to be able to... Oof, I don't know if he knows what he wants to do with those men-at-arms. The fishing ships are trying to defend that poor little ship over there, but it's looking like Beasty needs to back off. He is going to lose that MMA. Yeah, that one's going down. 5 damage. Let's see how much this does. Oh, just not enough. Not today. Let's see. Oh, he is population capped. Okay, Beasty was pop capped for a second, but he's back. He's back. He's back. He's all right. He survived. He survived. Everything's good. Beasty's still getting a fishing eco at the back. You guys can see he's safely fishing on this side. Puppypaw has a lot more fishing ships though. Or not a lot, but enough. On the other side, these MAAs are still clapping, and he is not making any archers. Oh, I'm surprised. Consider me incorrect. I thought he would make a lot more archers. Okay, so on this side, Beasty is just going to keep bumping out ships, making his life a little bit more difficult. Beasty is just forcing him to respond with army ships, with resources that he does not have right now. He takes down another military ship. This is not looking too good. Oh god, oh god. They're coming back in. There's nothing to heal it out. Let's see if we can... These galleys... Oh, the galley doesn't do too much damage against the Hulk. And he wants to make sure that this MAA doesn't cause any trouble for him later. Now, there's another Hulk coming out. Spring-Alt ships do a lot more damage against these ships. So let's make sure that that is the case. This thing could explode and turn the game completely. And that is exactly what he will be doing. This is going to cause Puppypaw to be able to regain some footing. Now, honestly, I thought Puppypaw was going to be dead, but he is doing a very good job at staying in this game. Very good, nice. Now, right now, these... let's see if he's going to be able to shut that down. Ah, the ship is going down. So this is a demolition ship. It explodes, as you guys can see. It takes down... It does a lot of damage. Beasty is losing his MAAs. He has lost control of his micro as well. So, Puppypaw looking good. Puppypaw looks like he's back. He's back and ready. Right now, Beasty has 8 fishing ships. Let's see Puppypaw. Puppypaw has 6. I mean, this is not too much of a discrepancy. Let's see. This guy... Oh, yeah. Now, these demolition ships don't do too much damage to these, but men-at-arms will definitely do damage to them. So, Beasty needs to micro this, move it a little bit to this side so that he can take out the MAAs, but right now, it doesn't look like Beasty will be able to do anything with this ship. So... we can see there's a lot of MAAs going towards Beasty's base. So Beasty needs to be able to deal with this somehow. Let's see if he's going to use his galley. His galley is going to be able to do a little bit of damage, maybe taking out a little MAA or two. And on the flip side, let's see, what is this villager doing? Good sir, what are you doing? What is your plan? Are you going to make a tower or something? What are you doing? Puppypaw is pumping. Puppypaw has decided he is going to invest a ton. At the back of his base, he's also getting... Ooh, he's going to bring out horses. And what is Beasty doing? Beasty is making army. No, Beasty definitely is making army. And he has stopped making men-at-arms as much. So he's going to micro with his archers. And he needs to get the upgrade as well. Well, there goes the upgrade. Okay, so Beasty's archers aren't doing too much damage now. And Puppypaw does have the upgrade for ranged, because he did know that Beasty was going to go archers. So right now, Puppypaw, in feudal, Puppypaw is a little bit stronger than Beasty. So this is going to be very risky for Beasty. He needs to make sure that he stays ahead of the curve. He does not lose any units, because if he loses any units, it's completely over. Now on the top side, Puppypaw is sneaking into his base, and Beasty is not aware of this. He does not have vision. It was a really good early game for Beasty, but HRE, guys. HRE. We know HRE is something, right? So let's see what HRE can do in this case. So Beasty is making a tower. He wants that speed upgrade. Now, Puppypaw does not know about this little tower coming up, and it should come up before he comes by. And these guys, the arrow upgrade is in, so he is going to be able to take down that ship in a second. They do outrange the galleys, but these men-at-arms are on top of him. So he's desperate to get that ship. Oh, yeah, he goes, archers, you need to attack. You need to attack. Oh, they are not doing any damage whatsoever. Oh, there we go. Target fire, but on the backside, we can see the MAAs are in Beasty's base. Luckily for him, his arrow upgrade is up. So, ooh, he's taking them down. On this side, Beasty is pushing, and it seems, Puppypaw is falling apart. And the speed upgrade is here. Let's see what Beasty's planning with this villager next. This villager is living his best life. Let's get another tower. But Puppypaw is castle, and Puppypaw is going for those relics. Now, Beasty, the fact that Puppypaw is castle, this tells Beasty he needs to push. If he doesn't push now, he's not going to be able to kill his units. So this is what Beasty is doing. The same as what we said was Marine Lord and B. If you see your opponent go castle and you know that you can't go castle anytime soon, you need to make it happen or you are going to lose. So right now, Beasty needs to make moves. Otherwise, he is going to lose a lot. Right now, that is trying to pick up. Let's see what he's doing up here. The upgrades should come through from Puppypaw if he has the resources. These ones should be able to take these down. And MAA coming out from his side as well. On this side, we see, can BC target fire these down? Can you target fire them down? Come on, sir. You need to target fire. You need to start. Oh, these guys have stopped taking any damage whatsoever. Now archers are not tickling them at all. Archers are purely a unit of the past for these. But luckily in a tower, they should be able to do a little bit of damage. Now, Beasty is getting the upgrade again. And I do see, the range or the melee upgrade. Beasty is not aging up. And this is really scary for him, because if Puppypaw is launching an attack, he's not going to be able to take down these MAAs at all. So on this side, let's see if he's going to be able to take down this, what is this thing called again? A prelate. Take down the prelate. The prelate. But on this side, Beasty is just making MAAs of his own. He's trying to get down, maybe. Oof, yes. Now he just needs to get these fishing ships as well. Because if he does get the fishing ships down, he's ready to fight. He is not waiting, because he knows, yet again, he knows he's not going to get Castle Age anytime soon. He needs to be able to go there. He is putting all his villages on gold because he does want to go castle, obviously. But he is going to have to put on a lot of pressure. And he did see that Puppypaw did not make any army ships. So right now, these two boys, they are going to clean up the water. Now, Puppypaw did not invest too much in water, right? So, MAA is even harder to say than Men-at-Arms? No, I like MAA. Ma! I could just say Ma from now on, okay? So there's 6 Men-at-Arms coming, and these guys are chonky. They have armor. That's all I need to say. They have ranged armor. Those 6 boys are gonna hurt. Now, on this side, Beasty is gonna clean up all these fishing ships, but right now, he needs to get crossbows. If he doesn't get crossbows, he's dead. So the White Tower is coming up with 21 villages. I did not expect to see that big of a number, but he's desperate to get aged up. Puppypaw is most likely feeling really good about these knights, because there's nothing in Beasty's arsenal that can deal with these knights. These ships are going to go to the front lines, and they're going to be able to reach the gold, luckily for him. But these Men-at-Arms are coming in strong. The White Tower needs to go up, and he's going to produce crossbowmen any second from here to be able to deal with these. So, White Tower is up. He knows he's going to need to defend. So this is the one thing that you need to consider as well. Beasty knows he has to defend, because Puppypaw is going to attack. He knows that Beasty didn't have the age up. So if Beasty went for the TC, even though it's a lot better, it would put him at a much higher disadvantage just because of the significant damage that Puppypaw would be able to do. Now in this case, as we can see, these ships are just wrecking havoc. The fact that they can't be killed right now is just too much for Puppypaw. And these Men-at-Arms are most likely going to get their upgrades any second now as well. And then we are in for a fun game. The gold needs to come in because Beasty needs to get upgrades for his units. But at the same time, crossbowmen are coming out too. So Beasty needs to deal with these armored units, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Should be coming back just to make sure that he doesn't lose all the fishing eco, but Beasty is not reacting. He's getting a demo ship. He wants to explode on top of these Men-at-Arms, hoping to get some damage done, but these Men-at-Arms are backing out. So, let's go. Onto the base. Archers. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, the game's over! Boys, let's speed it up a little bit. We'll do it times 2. Look at those little arrows. And guys, looking at the soup, the supply, the soup doesn't lie. So today, I'm going to call this game a 2-0 for Beastyqt. That's my prediction. I know we're at the end of the game, but predicted. At least he got the relic. So, he is pushing out. He's just doing way too much damage for Puppypaw to contest. On this side, we see that the Men-at-Arms are trying their best, but they are just not doing enough. The demo ship... Oh, that's not a demo ship. That's a fishing ship. It was just on fire. Right now, we hear that one of the resources was depleted, the gold. So, we assume that BC is going to go out, but these archers will be going down. That is a lot of armor. Oh. These archers would have been going down if he reacted appropriately, but apparently a few of them will survive. On the other side, Puppypaw is trying to put some pressure down, but it's not going to be enough, and he sees that Beasty just has all the resources in the world. Beasty does have the villager lead. He has the army lead. Right now, one push from Beasty would end this game. The fact that he has this many crossbowmen as well just puts him at such a big advantage. Even if he loses a few villagers, he is perfectly fine. That's a lot of resources to lose for you, Puppypaw. You cannot afford any of this right now. Let's slow it down again. And nice prediction, you have a crystal ball. Yeah, dude, I know, right? Now, let's see if Beasty is going to be able to push this out. He is definitely going to lose more archers. I'm not too sure why he keeps putting them in. I guess just to distract them, pull him closer into the ships. But Beasty is not getting any upgrades either, which I would have thought he would get now. But I guess he's just waiting for a little bit of... Let's see, is he going to get the upgrade or is he going to get more units? Units or upgrade? Units or upgrade? Units or upgrade? Units or upgrade? I'm feeling upgrade. Come on, Beasty. I know you. Units or upgrade? He's like, I don't need units. I don't need units nor upgrades. I'm just going to end him right here. Look at those crossbowmen chonking. Now, if he had an upgrade, those things would be one-shot. Okay, but it looks like it won't be necessary. Ooh, these men-at-arms are coming in strong. They are looking quite scary, even with crossbowmen. Those numbers are not something you want to be dealing with. They do slap really hard. And the ships are going to help out. The crossbowmen are chunking them down. And is Puppypaw going to call it now? Are you going to call it? You have 12 supply left. Oof. And that is the game. Very nice. Beastyqt taking 2-0. And we are going into the match of the night.